Good morning, my friends and traders in this house. Um, there is what I want to talk about Doji aspect of trading. Now, in Doji aspect, I will not waste much time here. In Doji aspect, my friend is telling me about Doji or non Doji. Well, the thing is that it doesn't come out always. Understand? It doesn't come out always. So if you wait for only doji to trade only doji in the market, you wait your eternity. So now, but in terms of doji, in terms of how to trade doji, you will look for the doji to form at the area of a support if you are looking for bullish trend. Now, if you are looking for bearish trend, you will look for the doji to form at the area of a resistance. That is the main thing you have to look for. Now, for this particular doji, there is a low doji here. You can see a doji candle here. Understand? There is a doji candle here. So the doji candle now form at the area of a support. There is a doji candle. This is a doji candle. Now this doji candle now form at the area of a support zone, because there is a break of structure here, and the market came down. Use this zone placed as a support. You can see that market use this place. This is a bearish candle here that the market use as a support before another breakout. So when the market started coming down, it came and respect this bullish engulfing candle. That is where the market tapped into. This our bullish engulfing candle. Tapped into it. Now reject the price, give us a doji candle. If you can see that this is a doji candle here. Let me zoom in for you to see. This is a doji candle. You can see it. This candle now is a doji candle. So this is a doji candle. So this doji candle now form at the area of what? At the area of our support zone. You can see that it form at the area of our support zone. So at this doji can form at the area of a support zone. Now, what we are insulating is that the following day, because this thing now you have to look look for it at the higher probability trade, like at the higher time frame. Now this thing is the daily time frame. So you look for it at the higher time frame, like daily time frame. So as this doji candle now form at our area of a support zone, and it's sure that the market now, we are looking at the market in the next 2 days, that the market is supposed to be bullish. That is what we are looking for. When we see a doji candle form at the area of a support zone, we are insulating that the next day and the second day, the next 2 days should be bullish. That is what we are looking for. So now, the doji candle form at this area of a support zone. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to look for a go to 1 hour time frame or 15 minutes time frame, as we have seen this doji. And this doji now, let's use a vertical line to indicate the doji. To indicate this doji, let's use black. Okay, now this is a doji. That particular line that I dropped now is a doji. So when we go to 1 hour time frame till the next day, so now we'll be looking for a change of market structure in the next day. So now we click. Now when we click, we see. Now when we go on, we see that another candle has started forming. When we wake up in the morning, we see another candle has started forming. So we look for a structure. There is a structure that normally form. Understand? There is a structure that normally form. So when we go to the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour or 15 minutes. For me, I used to go to 30 minutes. So I want to see this kind of structure. I want to see this kind of structure in that 30 minutes. In that 30 minutes now, I got it wrong. In that 30 minutes or 1 hour, I want to see a structure. Premium, what is it? Okay. Now, in that 30 minutes, I want to see a structure, or 1 hour, I want to see a structure that gives me this sign. That gives me this sign. A low. Understand? Now, a high that was taken out by the previous high. Another low, but did not take out this low. Understand? A low that did not take out this low. Either came here, stop here, go up. So as it's going up now, I want the market to come down either to this zone or to this zone. I must see it in either 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour. That's what the structure I want to see. Within this area that the doji that this price is forming. Now I will pick it there and start selling and start buying to the upside. That is the structure I want to see. So now if I see this doji candle in this daily time frame, I am expecting that the second uh, the second this thing, the second day to the third day, or the second day should be bullish. The second day should be bullish. Second day to the third day, immediately I see the doji candle, I'm expecting that the second day should be bullish. So now if this doji candle now have formed, let's say this is the doji candle. Now it have formed at that area. So I want to see, you see the doji candle here, we mapped it. So I want to see that change of structure, this change of structure here. This change of structure, I want to see it in a lower time frame. In a lower time frame, like 30 minutes. Let's go 30 minutes. In a lower time frame, like 30 minutes. That is where I want to see that that structure, or 1 hour. Let's use 1 hour, for the chart is showing us above 500 bar. Now I want to see that structure in I want to see that structure in 1 hour. That structure I talk about particular place. Okay. Let's take one delete okay. Now this is the place that the doji candle form. You can see it in a lower time frame, and there is an engulfing candle that caused that doji before this rejection came to this place and closed. That is why this place now was the place that market closed. Now before the market started buying, this is the second days of that rejections. Understand? This is the massive buy. So now within this area, this is where the doji stopped, closed. So now in 4 hours, in one day, in 1 hour, in that one day. So now that we have the doji candle. So in that this is where the doji candle stop. Now in this 1 hour now, there is a structure I want to see. There is a structure I want to see. You see, a low. This is a lower high. You see that the market broke out from this resistance zone. It broke out, consolidate here, go up again. A change of character. You can see it. That structure that I was talking about. That structure that I was talking about. I want to see a high because the doji is closed here. So now I want to see a high like this, a lower low that did not take out this doji line. Now a lower high that swept this zone, this previous high. Understand? That swept this previous high. Previous high. This one has swept this previous high. So I want to catch it on either this low. I want to catch it on either this low or this low. So when the market started pulling back to this zone, that should be my entry. So my stop loss should be below the wick. Below the wick. So now where will you put your take profit? Your higher time frame determine. That place you see that your doji determine. So you go to your doji, your place of your doji this thing. That's your doji that your doji spot. That is where you will. That's your doji. That your doji area. Where you will do what? You will find your take profit, where you take your profit. And then your doji area. That resistance that push the price down. Now, this is where you look for your take profit. You see? Now, this is where you look for your take profit. The resistance that pushed the price down before you got that doji. This is the resistance, the body of the candle. Now, this is where you put your stop loss below the wick of that doji. Now, this is where you put your take profit. Where you put your take profit. This is where you put your take profit. And the body of that green candle that pushed the price down before you got that doji. That is where you put your take profit. So that means you are getting how many? You are entering the market here. This is where we are catching it up. You see, now your stop loss should be below the wick of the doji. Below the wick of the doji. You see that you are catching. This is due to It's 1 to 3. That you are catching 1 to 3. But before you see all these kind formats, it will be long. Understand? Before you see all this kind of format, it will be long. But it depends for you to know the how to catch it. So and for you to know where you put your take profit and stop loss. But immediately you see a doji candle, you must find or look for it at it will be better for you to see it at the area of your resistance or area of your support. Two, at uh, uh, a higher time frame, so that you look for a lower entry and lower time frame. Not looking for doji candle in 1 minute, 5 minutes. Uh, 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 many times it doesn't respect, because the lower time frame is easy to manipulate. They easy to manipulate the lower time frame. So that is just the thing about the uh, doji or non doji trading aspect. So when you see this doji like this, you go to a lower time frame like 15 minutes, 1 hour. Within the next day, like the next day now, for you to look for enter. As this doji candle close, they are like as this if this market form this doji form on Monday. Now on Tuesday you are looking for enter, and you are looking for entry now at the lower time frame, not in this same daily time frame. You look for that structure, that change of structure that I show you in our 1 hour or lowest 1 hour, because you saw that thing at the one day at one daily time frame. You look for that change of structure. You look for that change of structure in one day, in daily time frame. So that is how to trade or to master anything about doji. In case if you want doji, if you're looking for doji trading or doji analysis. So not something that you just come and say uh, you want to trade doji, in the sense that the doji you want to trade, you don't know anything about it. So that is it. No much change there. Just that we have to follow the instruction, follow the rules. That is the main thing. I'm looking for that. I have to follow the rules. The rules is very very important. When if you did not follow the rules, it will mess you up. So that is it. I know no much thing, no much thing about that doji. But for me, market respects zones. See the zones I mean. You see this area now. As the market came to this area, for example, came to this zone, have a sell off. As it sell, now as it sell, it still come back again. Respect that same area. That means there are something that the buyers and sellers now are being in common here. So this area also, when the market came close again, it will still reject. Now, when it rejected it as many times, it will break the zone. You see, okay? You see the market respect here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when it touches like 4 or 5 times, it will break it. 4 coming out, 5 it broke it. That is one I trade. As it broke it, I will look for market to have a pullback. Now this pullback now I'll enter the market here. Immediately tapped into this my coming to this my pullback. This my player at the market break out from. I'll enter it. Now how many confirmation? One confirmation at the area of your support, then the doji there. Secondly, this is a break and retest, and retested at my area of support zone, in which the market have broken out from the area the market tested many times. Second confirmation. Third confirmation, it broke and retested and give me a pullback. That is my entry. Now my stop loss should be below the wick of the doji candle. I rarely hit either 2 to 1 or sometimes I like 2 to 1. My first take profit should be at the first area that makes the market or push back. This is my first profit. Now, when the market broke out from this area also, I can still wait for it. See, I see break. I wait for the pullback. If you go to lower time frame, you see this pullback. You still enter it on pullback. Put your stop loss below the wick of this your doji, of this your green candle. Now you take profit. You rally it because there is no 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 before the market still pull back. When it's pull back, now you know that the market is directly on uptrend. So whatever you'll be looking on this particular this kind of market should be that when the market pull back, when the market retreats, you enter it on buy. When the market retreats, you enter it on buy. That should be your only analysis. And thank you and God bless you. We still have a day to stay together and see what we can figure out. I have many things to offer. So, but it's just time faculty. I'm very happy that you joined this business. So it will help us to stay together and make it a reality. Thank you and God bless you.